All right, let's do this. So as requested by David Johns from the YouTube channel called The Worst YouTube Channel Ever, which does not apply, by the way. It's a great channel. Lots of things you've never seen before he shows from all over the world. He wanted to know, kind of make up his mind on the Ferrari Buragos, or the Ferraris that Bburago makes, whether to get them or not. So you can see here on the right, I have some of those still in the carded. I have most of them loose, and you can see in the jammer on the left. Good morning, JK. Your Dutch is very good, I must say. JK from the UK, and German too, by the way. So you know all kinds of languages. Hello, Tim Liebrecht. So we're going to start with the non-Ferraris. You have the yellow one, that's great, Leonie. Dankjewel, JK. Unbelievable. Never known a British person who knows Dutch as well as you. So let's start opening up some of the cool stuff again. Yeah, thank you. So Bburago packaging, they say 164. Obviously, they're not. They're 3-inch. Oh, you're Finnish. Okay. I didn't know that. You just live in the UK. Okay, interesting. So on the back, lots of mumbo jumbo, licensing info. And then here in the right corner here, what you see here is, I will decipher the code here. You're the best YouTube of world. Thank you, Leonie. Number 1 is Bburago. Number 0 is Maisto. So 13 is the year. This is 2013. And 21 is the week. So this was packaged. Thank you, JK. This was packaged week 21 of 2013. And the one. So BMW 645 Ci Cabrio or convertible. Leonie is from Switzerland. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Corona. We're going to the exit strategy here out of isolation, so I'm going back to work next week. So I was saying about the scale, these are 3-inch, so they are made to fit the packaging. 3-inch, that's about 7.62 centimeters if I'm not mistaken, so they are all about the same length. Hey Fax, welcome. Great to have you on the live. Interior wise, I don't know if I will be able to show, but you know, looking quite okay. Get a proper steering wheel and stuff. We had the blue version 2 of the convertible. Yes, you made it. Okay, then we get to Dodge. 2008 Dodge Viper SRT10. This is a 2015 one. So none of these have opening parts or suspension or anything like that. Hello, the Quirky Garage 1999 from France. Nice white with the blue lines on it. Viper is one of the US cars that I like, says JK. Yeah, I like to collect the Viper. It's a cool one. Here's the red version. And I believe there's a blue version also in one of the multi-packs. And we got this 1932 Ford. Hello Zlatan Klipic. I like the Toyota Supra very much, yes. I don't have many, I have a Matchbox version. I'd like to get the Mini GT one, but still to find one. Right-hand drive. So it's got the mother-in-law seat in the back. So I just said that these don't have opening parts, and then of course I show one that has an opening part. That's just typical. So this one does have an opening part. Hilarious. Nice steering wheel, nice dashboard. Yeah, that's a cool roadster, all right. Got the suspension here, nicely detailed. The dicky seat, they called it in the back, I think. Yesterday I've looked A2 on eBay, I didn't find your, but I found some 143. Yeah, the A2 from Welly is not easy to find. I only found it once. Also got a 1936 Ford Coupe. This one also has an opening part. 2013 also. So here we got the hood that opens up. This is as far as it will go. Kind of modern style rims, or well, at least compared to the 1930s wheels it would have gotten. So they have the production date on the base too, by the way, as you can see. Then we got the 2015 Ford Mustang GT. This is a more recent one. I think it says 2017 underneath the sticker. Also exists in red and in black. And those are in the multi-packs. Pretty nice rims. 5. Cool. Then we got a bunch of Lamborghinis here. So this is a Gallardo. The sticker is gone from the front. 2016. Kind of a metallic yellow. 2015 production. So you see the production date and the packaging date can differ. Yes, I know the internet is not that good. I know the connection, yeah, kind of cuts every once in a while. I'm sorry about that, but it's just the way it is. I've tried all kind of things to make it better, but it's well, it is what it is. I can't. Hello, Hussein Saadi. And we got the Murcielago LP 640, 2015 packaging. Yeah, and I think indeed there's a lot of people that like Lamborghinis. Hello, Monaco. What's your favorite Lamborghini ever? Whew, that's hard to tell. But no, actually it's not. It's the Countach. The one with the wing on the back. That's my favorite. Because without the wing, I think it looks a bit goofy. Kind of needs that wing on the back to make it look good, in my opinion. Yeah, the whole world is online facts, so that is also a problem. That is true. Yeah, I think a lot of people like the Countach. The Lamborghini Lm002, yeah, that's Matchbox makes that one, the off-road one. I've seen it in real life too. It's very impressive. So here we have the same one, but in a metallic white, 2016 packaging date. Hello, Forgotten Man. Welcome. And we got the Aventador LP704. Hello, young timer, old timer. 2018 packaging. (2017) production, so you see they kind of differ sometimes. Orange metallic. And then we got the Centenario. Thank you, Hussein. 2018 packaging. Does even say 164 on the base, but we all know that's not correct. They are bigger, but that's okay. For a toy car, I don't mind. For a premium car, I do have a problem with it. And then we get to Lexus 2008 ISF. 2015 packaging. It's too bad they don't paint the rims on these. It's just kind of a gray plastic. Nicely detailed exhausts that are part of the metal body. You get all the badging, you get the taillights. There's not a lot of Lexus in the in this scale, so kind of like that they do this. And here's a Schiphol Airport in the Netherlands. Yes, Matchbox does the DGS, that's right. I have a couple of those. One thing that is letting some of these Buragos down is the fact that the wheels are so much inward. Should be more outside and kind of, you know. Well, quarantine is getting to the end here. I'm going to start working again next week. Hey, David Harper from New Zealand. Welcome. Just has the taillights in the back. Here's a red version of it. (2013) production. So the rims on this one are kind of silver painted, while on the gold one they are unpainted, they're just a gray plastic. So it does look better when there's a little lick of paint on them. Yeah, wheels could do with a better fitment, Forgotten Man. Yeah, Maisto, that's what I explained at the beginning, David. The Buragos get a number 1 here, and the Maistos get a number 0. But indeed, the Maisto ones have the wheels more to the outside that align with the body and have rubber tires. So they're a little bit nicer actually. SLR McLaren, 2013 packaging. It's got the exhaust on the side. And then nicely detailed. And also got it in white. (2014) packaging. You almost bought that McLaren yesterday. Facts. You get more of the Maisto in New Zealand, David? Well, we hardly get any Maisto. I only have one Maisto in that jammer over there, the Ferrari, and I got it from the Namak event. So in stores, there's only the basic Maistos here, but or no, even not that. Only the basic. Yeah, the basic Maistos we have. Yeah, we do have. But those more nicer ones, like these castings, we don't get with the rubber tires. You bought the Greenlight Supernatural Chevy instead. I don't know which one that is. Should look that up. Then we got a Renault Clio in a French Fire Department livery, 2017 packaging. Got the separate insert for the light bar. And we got the Volkswagen Golf R32 2013 packaging. Okay, the 1967 Chevy Impala Sport Sedan in black from the Hollywood series. Yeah, I know that one. No old-timer this time. Yes, old-timer, young-timer. This is an old. There's some old-timers in the multi-packs also. So nicely detailed exhaust here. And all the logos and the taillights. And then we got kind of a special one. So this is a Toy Fair model from 2013. It's in a Bburago packaging, as you can see, but very interestingly, here in the back, the first digit says 0. So remember, as I explained, 1 is for Bburago, 0 is for Maisto. So there's something special about this one, because it says 0. So it's actually a Maisto in a Bburago packaging. And you'll see that this one has the rubber tires and the nicer rims that we were talking about earlier. So as you can see here, rubber tires and the nicer rims that align up with the much inward. So it does say Bburago, but it's got the Maisto wheels. So they made a nicer version of it for the Toy Fair. So kind of cool. I wish they were all like that, because they cost, at normal price, they cost around €3. So they should have rubber tires and nicer rims, I think. I get them for cheaper, of course, but let's take a look at some of the multi-packs. So these are 3 packs. So here we got the Porsche 911 GT2. There's 2 different Porsche castings they have. There's the GT2, and then there's the... So these are the two Porsche castings. This is the GT2 and this is the turbo. So you can see they're different in the front, and they have a different wing on the back too. Although it's not very different, but it is slightly different. But you can see by the tail lights, they are not the same model. So this, the left one, is the 997, and the right one is the 991 with the smaller tail lights. Here's a Beetle, so here's an old-timer, young-timer, old-timer. So you get some details around the windows, the door handles, you get the chrome bumpers that are a separate piece. You get nice details in the front, even around the windscreen there's paint, so all in all, not bad. JK, you will like the next one, I think. Nissan GTR. You can see the wing is plastic because it looks a bit translucent. You got the black paint here on the A-pillar, so that's nicely done. Meister version has opening trunk on Beetle. Really? Okay, didn't know that. And here it's got a badge, but I'm not sure what it says. Got the marker lights. Yeah, cool. GTR is always cool, yeah. Oh, it's the R symbol. Thanks, Vex. You know a lot about these two, of course. (2014) Corvette Stingray. Nice blue color. Got some black paint on top and on the A-pillar. And some black paint here. Nicely detailed in the back. Look at those exhausts. That is awesome. Corvette name and logo. These more recent ones are really nicely done, I think. Got spare wheel in the back. And we get a Mustang Police. This one's very cool too. 2015 Ford Mustang GT, just like the yellow one. Highway Patrol, so kind of a Texas livery, I think. Got a nice separate piece for the light bar. And the exhaust. So yeah, nicely done. And then we get the Aventador 50th anniversary. What does it say on the back? Aventador, okay. Makes sense. And even some engine detail there. That's cool. Next. So we got the blue version. Oh well, that's not, I thought it was the... So there's a few color versions of this one too. I think I have it in black also. Very nice color. It's got the V8 compressor badging on the side. Door handle is painted. So yeah, Mercedes logo on the hood or bonnet. And then we got a red version of one of the Porsches we just saw. So this is the GT2, so it's the same as, where's the other one gone? So we got this one. Oh yeah, it's in the, here it is. So it's the same as the yellow one. Got the same rims and everything. 991. Veyron 16.4 Grand Sport Vitesse. So lots of detail in the back. Engine detail, well, just the cover. And then nicely detailed in the front. Interior wise, yeah, it looks pretty okay. Not bad. Then we got a French car. Well, we got two French cars and they're both Renault. So to find two French cars in one 3-pack. Yeah, the Porsche, that's not their best casting. I agree with that. So here's the Alpine or Alpine A110 50. Got the plastic wing. What is your favorite car manufacturer in real life? Whew. These are screwed. Are they all screwed? Yeah. They are all screwed. They are not riveted. And we got a Renault Clio. So this probably depicts a RS version. No, it does not. Just says TCE. That's just a petrol engine. Yeah, sorry, it got a little glitchy, Monaco. It's hard to pick a favorite car brand for me. I couldn't say one popular one. I mean, I have a soft spot for Volvo when it comes to you know, everyday driving cars, because I've had a few. Now I drive Honda, so I like those too. Subaru, I've never had a Subaru. That's still on my wish list. So that's also another brand I'm very fond of when it comes to everyday cars. And then, yeah, the more sporty ones. Well, there's so many nice sports cars or supercars. It's just hard to pick a favorite. And if you haven't driven all of them, I think it's kind of hard to tell. I now know that Ferrari looks good, but it's not very impressive to drive, in my opinion. Or maybe I'm just not a good enough a driver. So I prefer Porsche over Ferrari when it comes to sports cars that I've driven. But, you know, I haven't driven any others, so judging by the looks, it's kind of hard to choose. I think you also have to drive them before you can actually say what you prefer. So let's look at some 5-packs also. There's a few cars in here we already seen, so I'm going to go a little bit faster. We're already 30 minutes in again. Last live was an hour and a half. I'm not going to try to do that again. because it takes a day to upload. So we got the Stingray again. The white light bar, yeah, looks a bit silly to me. Should have had some color on it. And they put it all the way to the front, just above the windscreen, because they want to put some tempo print on there. So yeah, looks a bit goofy. They did put red and blue paint on the taillights. That's kind of a nice touch. I like that. And we got the black Mustang. So we saw the yellow one before in the police version. If it will focus, yeah, there it is, probably because it's a black one. So we got exhaust detail and taillights. Looks good, all in black. Got the pony in the grille. And well, there's the Audi in here, but I showed that one in the Audi videos. I kind of have seen that already. Did Bburago make any Pagani Zambas? Not that I know of, Fax. No, I'm pretty sure they haven't. I have a few Pagani Zandas. Mondo Motors did some. I think I showed that in a chase report. So again, the Audi you've seen in the Audi video. UK Highway Patrol has Lancer Evos and BMWs. Yeah, we've got nice cars. So we got the Viper here, the SRT10. So the reverse color kind of this one. See, does not get as many detail on the headlights though. That's a bummer. And no taillights either. They kind of cheaped out on this one, and the stripe doesn't go all the way to the back also. And no Viper written. Hey, what's that all about? Cheaping out on stuff. So this is 14 and this is 16. So they definitely were saving on paint here. Did we see a red version of this? No, we didn't. So here's a red version of the Mustang. And then the rest, oh no, we did not see the BMW. So this BMW is kind of hard to come by. You have to buy the old. It's called the 7 Series. Yeah, it looks good in red too, the Mustang. And here where I live, in the 70s and 80s, they had Porsche 911 police cars. Nicely detailed around the windows. Another 5-pack. The Porsche 918 Spider. Rijkspolitie was in Holland, in the Netherlands. Here where I live, it was called Rijkswacht. And they were targas, so with the top that you could take off, because the passenger policeman had to be able to stand up in it to give directions to the traffic, believe it or not. Who cleans up after you? Unfortunately, I have to clean it up myself. Looking big. Here's a Clio in yellow. So we saw the red one before. It's metallic yellow. So just the basic version, not the RS. Okay, the JDM lovers, well, Japanese car lovers, here comes another version of the GTR. Kind of a chrome color. The Bacon Factory Facts is that, do you mean the police? Is that what the Australians call the police? You have this one? Okay, cool. It's kind of a carbon effect on the bumper part here at the bottom. Looks good. Did not see that on the red one. And here in the front also. Did the other one have that? I have to check now. Yeah, the other one has it too. I always confuse you with Diecast Dude Country-wise. Yeah, you're not the only one. There's a lot of people confused. So here's Stingray in red. So this is the Stingray logo, I assume. Looks like a Stingray to me. And then we got an oldie. Well, not that old, but maybe not old enough for young timer, old timer, but it's definitely one of the older castings here. Is a 2006 Ford Mustang of an orange. This one has opening doors, by the way. Look at that. So got nice detail on the back. Some speaker stuff in the back, detailed. Color of the Porsche, or Porsche. In Dutch I say Porsche, but in English I sometimes say Porsche. Don't know why. You can see again, plastic spoiler, looks a bit translucent. A modern classic, yeah. The Mustang you mean, probably. So this is the turbo one. So that's the same as this one. Yeah, it seems like the older castings, Bburago castings, have opening parts. And then for my French viewers, here's a Peugeot RCZ. You don't see that one very often in this scale. I think it says R here on the right. Very small print. But that's not all when it comes to French cars. There's more. So a French police livery, Police Municipale. Blue light bar on top, separate piece. I call these 3-inch, so they are all made to fit the packaging. On the website of Bburago, when you look at the catalog, the Ferrari ones, Bburago also calls them 3-inch in their catalog. But these cars they call 1/64. French police does not have Lambos. They did get a Subaru Impreza though, WRX STI. So that's quite a nice car for a police car, I think. And then we got another police one. So there's two police ones here in this 5-pack. And it's the 2015 Ford Mustang GT. Didn't we already see this one? Yeah, I think we already saw this. Yeah. And then for the oldtimer and VW lovers, the Volkswagen van Samba. The Samba bus in red. There's also a green version. I do not have it. It's the only one from the catalog from the last 3 years that I don't have. Everything else I have. Well, except for some Ferraris, but Megane RS and Alpine in the past. Yeah, cool. Headlights are nicely done. I like that it's slammed down like that. And it looks like this should open up. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Got an opening part here. That's awesome. Woo! So you can see the engine inside. There you go. That's cool. So the only one we have to look at here, and this one is the Volkswagen. Oh yeah, that's cool facts, thank you. 1966 Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. Yeah, nice. A little bit basic tempo wise, but you know, it's an older car, so. These, we haven't seen any of these yet. So we got a gray version of the Beetle. We saw it in blue before. Yeah, Carmen Ghia is nice. So pretty much the same as the blue one, but just a different color. Welcome back, Hussein. Got the Gallardo in a metallic orange. Bright colors for the Maisto, yeah, okay. So here again, we got the 2006 Mustang with the opening doors. Even got some details on the door cards. That's nice, a speaker and an armrest. That's cool. An upside down Ferrari in the background, yeah, the playset. Welcome back, Leonie. And then we got a Lamborghini Murcielago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, LP640 in green this time. This is not a metallic color. Crooked Garage, you already had your breakfast. That's good. You got up in time this time. Well, yeah. This, I think it's a proper Lamborghini color, this green. I have a Countach in my display cabinet in green. Poison green, yeah. I think it's, yeah. I don't know who buys a Lamborghini in a green like that, but I think it's an authentic color. Hello, Andre, welcome. Used to work at Sunday, now being ill. It's fun day. Oh, you're ill? I hope you don't have a corona then. V8 compressor on the side. Sunday night, 10:40 here. Yeah, on the other side of the planet. It's about, yeah, 24 hours difference, huh? Okay, somebody talked about the upside down car here. So this is the Ferrari Race and Play Endurance Track. Just a cold. Okay, that's fine. Die-cast metal body with plastic parts, fast rolling plastic wheels, gravity fed racing, jump and landing zone, cardboard hoop obstacle. So it's a little playset. It was reduced in price and free shipping, so that's why I got it. 8:40 p.m. in Australia. So that's 2 hours difference with New Zealand. Okay, that seems kind of much, but yeah. Yeah, they have several tracks. This is a smaller one. You have bigger ones too, but you know, only buy these if I can find them priced down. Well, it's still 16 euro is still enough, I think. For all, there's more bucks than there's stuff in there. You know, they could make half a box, I think, for what is in there. Okay. How about some Ferraris? Anyone up for some Ferraris, or we want to call it the day? Oh yeah, probably why they don't have rubber wheels, because they do the track thing. That's a good point, David. I did not think of that, but you've got a very good point there. Yep, that's probably why. Okay. I think there's people who want to see some Ferraris, so let's look at some Ferraris. So these are the ones I haven't opened up yet. The other ones are in the jammer over there. I've emptied a jammer to put these in. Not that there's so many that I can fill it up with those, but I have some other carded Ferraris still that I want to put in the jammer. A white Testarossa, please. I don't think Bburago makes a Testarossa. And I have to check my jammer. First time I see this live continue. Yes, I'm very happy you can join for once, Andre. So the 599 GTO, I got this one in France. Normally I don't pay that much, but you know, they're usually around 5 euros, so it was still cheaper. 2016 packaging. So we get a nice gunmetal gray roof on it with the rear-view mirrors. Got the Scuderia badge on the side. Got the painted exhausts. Ferrari emblem. Got the GTO, very small print here on the back. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, there it is. Got paint on the taillights, even though it's a red one. 6 to 7 euros for Bburago, that's a lot. And then in the front we get the prancing horse, or in Italian, Il Cavallino Rampante. The scale, these are 3-inch, so 7.62 centimeters if I'm not mistaken, made to fit the packaging. So they all fit in the jammers. And we got a white one. It's not the Testarossa, but it is a white one. F12 Berlinetta. 2016 packaging. So they all have the Ferrari sticker, by the way. Official product. Because MC Toy, or Meichong I should say, is the company that owns Meiso and Bburago. They have the Ferrari license. So they are the only ones that can use the Ferrari license. But they also sublet it to Tomica, for instance. Says Pininfarina here on. Headlights are a little bit off, but you know, that's okay. Usually there's not a lot of problems with these Bburagos. Never encountered a lot of things wrong with them. So they're pretty good quality. Favorite Ferrari, Monaco. Actually, Not the F40, no. My favorite ones are pretty boring. My top 3 is actually, but not in a specific order, the 355, the 456, and pretty much all of the Ferraris from the 60s. So yeah, F50. So again, we get separate paint for the taillights, which is cool. They could also not bother doing them. 250 GTO Monaco, yeah, that's a good choice. Okay, the comments are coming in very fast, so I can't see all of them, unfortunately. Because I don't use a tablet, I use a phone, so I only got very limited space for comments to see. The 430 Scuderia, 2015 packaging, so that's an early one. We started doing these in 2015. They're still in the catalog for 2020, but very limited. They did release a new model, the SF90 Stradale, the new model for 2020 in red, but they've limited the amount of models and colors they do in. A nice silver stripe on top. So they also come in these boxes. Yeah, Majorette had also had a Ferrari license back in the day, but they don't anymore, I think. It's only Mei Chong now that owns it. So this is the F40 Competizione in a window box. So, do I have a regular one? No, they only make the Competizione. Thank you, Monaco. I really appreciate you watching, or all of you watching, obviously. Because these are pretty pricey, I don't think these sell very well. There's also always some die-hard Ferrari aficionados that will buy the or pay the €5 they are asking for these, but you know, it's a lot of money. I can buy a lot of other stuff for €5. That's much nicer, actually. And that doesn't mean I dislike these, but you know, I like things that are priced correctly. That is something that is important to me. Nice matte black or flat back version. These are kind of hard to show. Camera has a hard time focusing on these black ones, I noticed. Mattel was the only one for a short time. I'm not sure about that. Could be, I'm not sure. But I know back in the day, both Majorette as Matchbox did Ferraris at the same time. So there was no exclusivity to the Ferrari license back then, definitely. .458 Spider. Good to know you're feeling better already, Andre. So little dab of paint for the taillights again. Yeah, the wheels suck. That is true. But you know, it is what it is. Like I've said before in other videos, we are spoiled by the Mattel brands, Hot Wheels and Matchbox. They get so many nice wheels, a lot of variation in the wheels, but you know, not every toy company has the ability to do that, because you know Mattel is very big and they have a lot of money and they can invest in those kind of things. Well, these smaller companies, you know, they can't. So that's just the way it is. 458 Spider in blue, 2016. Nice blue color. Okay, focusing issues. Come on. I thought of getting me a white piece I can hold behind it, but I forgot. Got the Challenge Stradale, 2015. It's got the white stripe on top with the Italian flag in it. That's nicely done. Well, I've emptied a jammer that had some Matchbox 5-pack cars in it, so I can put these in there. So I was saying I got some Ferraris elsewhere too, here and there, but the mint ones are in the jammers. Here's a 458 Speciale, 2016. This one's got a black stripe with a silver lining on it. Also got it in red. I think I got all the colors of this model, 2016. So there's 15 different models in the Ferrari lineup. 32 variations, so with color variations included. This one's got a blue line with a white lining. I've got Hot Wheels lost the license because of their habit to put stupid big back wheels on their cars. That is possible, Andre. Have you got the Dino? I've got a Dino by Tomica Premium. I think that's the only Dino I have. Bburago does not do the Dino. So I've got 23 Bburago Ferraris of the 32, so I'm missing 9. Hello Hank, I want to ask you something. For example, I bought a new diecast car, bigger or smaller scale. Should I keep it in the package or open it? Well, it's up to you to decide, you know, whether you're a loose collector or you're a carded collector. Or 2016, because a lot of people keep them in their packages. Well, yeah, I like to open them up because I like to see them, yeah, close up. Like in a plastic blister, they always look different. So the first one here that got kind of an error here with some black paint in the front. So for all the cars we've been looking at, I think that's a very good result quality-wise. As I've said before, there's not a lot of these with things gone wrong on them. So the quality on these is pretty good, I must say. Even though the wheels are crappy. Ferrari California T. So I like to, 2016, I like to kind of hold these in my hands and touch them, and you know, some cars feel heavier outside of the packaging than in the packaging. That's very strange. I don't know how to explain that, but it just is. And the other way around. You collect cards, JK, not packages. Yeah, I say that too often. I don't collect cardboard. I still have a lot of them carded, but I want to open them up in videos. So, not your usual red car for a Ferrari, this one is. And then the last carded one, Ferrari California T, 2016. So that's the last one. Just going to show size-wise. Here's a jammer. The only one I don't open up are all the one Quirky says. Okay, I can get that. DLM Diecast Liberation Movement. Yeah, that is that's cool. So these all fit in the jammers. The jammer. These slots here in the jammer are a little bit bigger than 3-inch. They're about 8 centimeters. And them to move around a little bit. So these all fit in there because they are all 3-inch. Even this one is kind of snug. The F50, but it depends on where you put it. The bottom one is a little snug, but the one here a little bit higher is got a little bit more movement. But you know, they should all fit in there. This one, yeah, this one, I don't know what's wrong with this bottom slot here, but oh yeah, you see this one is kind of barely fitting in. The Stradale, I guess, no, Speciale, that one seems to be a little bit bigger than 3-inch. So yeah, kind of have to push it down to get it all in there. The corner spots, because they are rounded here, sometimes when you have a big spoiler like this one in the front, doesn't really fit very well. So this is much better like that. Maybe this one will fit. See, it kind of pushes it up. That's because they all have a spoiler lip. So we're already over 1 hour in again. So I'm going to call it a day. I thank you all very much for watching, for commenting, for participating in the live feed, in the comments, in the chat. That's what the word I was looking for. So thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully, because I have to go to work next week, but I'll definitely try to do another live one next Sunday. Thank you all. Bye bye. Have a nice Sunday.